we're talking about one of the most down bad gooners in all of the internet.
Who brought you here?
My cousin.
Cause you are my type, girl. Oh my God, I've been trying to.
Known notoriously for his trip to Japan and his critically acclaimed RSO tour, which, if you could tell by the screen, is basically where he goes on the sex offender registry and rizzes up ex-cons. And long story short, his methods have proven to be very lucrative. But if you don't know who this guy is, perhaps you've heard of his story. The reason why I know who this is because my feed has become a cesspool of 20v1s and free content, which has seemingly started flooding the internet more and more in the last 5 years. And honestly, I've come to terms with it because you learn something new every day, and today I learned that
Japan was in desperate need for black men. So me being the smart individual that I am, I went and got myself a ticket. I don't usually do stuff like this, but when the government is asking people to come there, why not? And it's really like the perfect time too, because I was about to go to DR because if you're in a drought and you got 0 hoes, the best place to go is the DR or Colombia. So instead of going to DR, I figured I would just change my flight and see what Japan's talking about. If y'all want to sit back and wait around, then that's cool. But me, I'm the type of guy, I'm gonna go get it myself. Just like Young Thug said, I just needed the platform. This should also be a warning for y'all females to do a better job trying to keep your man. Because give him 5 reasons on why he shouldn't just up and leave and go to Japan. I don't really know what to expect when I get there. I just hope I can be loved and swarmed with Japan ladies. I hope I can mate with most of them. I might stay there. I might end up staying there. I just want to see if this is actually true. I'm the risk taker. I'm the big dog. You guys want to sit around and hee hee ha ha.
I don't know if you guys picked up what he was putting down, but we gotta let the homie cook. He's doing this for a good cause. If births in Japan really hit a record low, then maybe we should all go and support the community and mate.
That's my experience so far in Japan. After I dropped my bags off at my room and everything, I hopped on the train and I started walking the streets of Tokyo. But let me tell you guys one thing, the racism is definitely there. I had little kids walking up to me talking about, hey, gang, 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 bro. Gang, gang. They was calling me Pop Smoke. They said, Pop Smoke, nigga, nigga. Bro, I swear to God, if I wasn't by myself, I would have. Also, the lady boys are definitely real. I'm not going to fall for it because I'm a transformer expert. But if you're not on your P's and Q's and you have a little bit too much to drink, you will fall for it. After I got bored of walking around, I went to the club for a little bit. And it was some weird ass music, but it was still lit. I seen some black guys in there and I was actually talking to them. And they were telling me how like black guys are the main people that the girls are looking for. Now, I did score this night after the club, so I'm officially 1 for 1. I've been here one day. I already got a bucket up there. Come on, you see me. I had to get a picture for you guys. I couldn't forget that I'm here for content. I can't be having too much fun.
That was just day 1, and I have to say this is coming to be a very informative, interactive video. I may not be black, but still, man, we might have a chance to score a little bucket too. Except I don't know about you, but I'm kind of good on the whole family part, and I hope he is too. Like, I hope he's slinging that wood around wearing a hard hat. You know what I'm saying?
Day number 2 in Japan. I woke up kind of late, so I knew I had to catch up, so I immediately hopped on Tinder. I told her I came here yesterday, but I'm staying until next Sunday. The tension started building up, and I said I love taking control. She said she loves to be fully controlled, so I said, all right, how about whoever finishes first has to pay for our date that we had set up? All they ever use in Japan is WhatsApp or Telegram, so I immediately went to that. Around 5 p.m., she came to my room, and I already scored. Now, I knew I was going to finish first, but it doesn't matter. It's about the tension and the talking. Most of the times, the build-up is better than the actual thing. Like, you have to give her a reason to want to come over. So that's why I made it a competition. I'm not gonna lie, I was freeballing inside of her. I didn't wear a helmet or anything, but she was okay with it, so if she wants to keep it, that's up.
Mr. Scam here is now 2 for 2 from the 3, and it can only get more grimy from here. I don't know if you guys picked up what he said, but he's slinging wood around with no hard hat. It's official. I said it the last clip, but it's actually confirmed now. And no disrespect, but if you know a thing or two about these Asian countries, it's that they're not nearly as educated on like STDs like we are, and he's definitely gonna find that out shortly.
Day number 3 in Japan. Immediately off the wake up, I started farming on Hinge. I was fucking with Tinder, but I couldn't tell if some profiles were fake or not. I met this girl that was half Japanese, half Latino, and she really spoke 3 different languages. She's from America, but she stays in Japan by herself, so I said, you gotta teach me Spanish so I can talk dirty to you in 2 different languages. She said, you're a baby, I'm almost 26, so I said, make me grow up then, show me what adults do. She stayed in the city that was not too far from my hotel, so I said, all right, what day am I coming over? I'll give you home court advantage. At first, she was hesitant, but I got her phone number and I FaceTimed her, and I just slowly broke her down and convinced her. I snuck in a quick picture right before tip-off. Pay attention to the handcuffs on the bed. I'm definitely not a baby anymore. After what she did to me, I feel like a whole new man. After that, I had her take me back to my room. I'm paying $1,900 for 2 weeks. It's kind of expensive, but it does come with free breakfast. And I think it's $300,000 in yen. Here is where I met this black girl named Jada walking the streets of Shibuya. She was gorgeous, so I had to approach her. She was a foreign exchange student. She was actually from Chicago. I had to sneak these pictures because I didn't want her to know anything about my journey. But this just shows me that God has a sense of humor, because me coming to Japan was like my diss track towards black women. And then he hands me the most perfect black woman I can ask for while I'm in Japan. We eventually left to get something to eat. And let me just tell you, I do put that shit on. This pretty much sums up day number 3. Me and Jada went back home to our spots. We didn't do anything, and I wasn't tripping because my stuff was kind of feeling funny. I don't know if it was an ingrown hair or a razor bump, but I'm gonna wait it out a few days.
Day 3 seemed to go pretty great. He met a little black mamba and had a good evening, but the burning sensation was holding our boy back.
Day number 4 in Japan.
So off the rip, I immediately woke up to some bullshit. This is the same one from day 2, the one I met on Tinder, and the one I was freeballing inside of. Baby, I'm sure I'm pregnant. I got tested, and I'm sure I don't want to abandon my baby because of my religion, but I don't want to be bullied for giving birth to a black baby. Like, what? I'm not even tripping if you have the kid, but now you bring a race into it? Please call me later. I'm calling her bluff on this. Like, in basketball terms, if it's a foul in the play and I'm the coach, I'm challenging the play. Since I had to go through that, I didn't want to stress myself out too much, so I figured I would get out the house and treat myself. Went back to old reliable Mrs. Jada. We pretty much talked and just drove around for hours. The vibes was perfect. Everything was perfect. But I told this girl so many lies, and if she sees this video, I'm pretty much fucked. I done fucked around and told this poor lady that my father passed away and I got his inheritance, so I was taking a little vacation. That's how I ended up here. That actually did work. I done talked myself into get some sympathy coochie, but my stuff was feeling funny, bro. I don't know what it is. I think, like, you know, if you go so hard the night before, it gets a little bit swollen. I think that's what it is. I really don't think I have anything. So I didn't want to touch her just in case if I had anything, because I actually care about this girl.
I think our buddy is losing it, guys. I swear some people just lie for no reason. Like, you don't have to lie to get sympathy coochie. You don't even need sympathy coochie in some scenarios, but there comes a point when you're so deep in your lies that you can't even help but believe them. And I think that's what's happening with Mr. Scam Likely. I just hope he wore a helmet for the sweet little black mamba that he's captured. Because what you're about to hear about day 5 is foul.
5 in Japan. Y'all remember this from day 4? You guys helped me realize that she tried to pin a baby on me. It takes at least 6 days for the baby to fertilize and for the test to pop up positive, and it's only been 2 days. So you know I had to troll. She texted me back 4 hours later and said, if you didn't cooperate, you would think you should have stayed in America. Like, is that really a threat? Because I'm not putting up with your fake baby? Now here's the bad news. The black girl I met, Mrs. Jada, she found my shit. One of y'all little sneaky femboys sent her my videos. There's a lot more stuff you can do for money, bae. I know, just chill on me, bae. LMAO, so are we not compatible? I don't know, it just threw me off, to be honest, but I like looking at you. You can look at me all day, that's not the problem. You just have to gotta look past my other character. No, I can't be sitting out here and my man's posting that shit. Bro, I can't get her back now. You guys fucked off everything. So yeah, anyways, after that, I went to this little car pop-up show and some Asian girl approached me. I wasn't even in the right mind space, but I still took her under my wing. You guys don't realize how sneaky I have to be when I make these videos. I'm not finna approach them like, oh yeah, I'm on my journey trying to make babies and start families in Japan. Here's me in Tokyo with a girl that I met at the car pop-up. I'm not showing faces no more because y'all are weirdos, but after we hung out, I took her back to my hotel and I straight killed her shit. I was low-key doing a little bit too much, but I had so much anger built up, like you have to understand me. She's lucky I wore a helmet because my stuff was kind of feeling funny still, but if it wasn't feeling funny, I know she would make a great mother.
Day 7 in Japan. A few days ago, I actually did end up taking this at-home kit to see if I got burnt, but it was too confusing, so I just went to the doctor to get tested. And just like I expected, y'all, I got. I really might have some other stuff too, because look at my lips. I refuse to let this stop me though. I understand that I'm the star player and I'm injured, but I'm still gonna carry the team and put up stats. It's crazy because this is the same day I got burnt, day number 2. I was so happy that I took a post-game picture. Same girl that tried to pin a baby on me is the same one that burnt me. And she's still blowing up my phone, even after I exposed her dumbass. Hey, I need to understand this. I can have a baby, but I want to get married. First it was, I don't want to have a black baby. And now I want to get married first. I don't want you to go home. Please call me baby. Bruh, leave me alone. I'm not finna be with you. First you burnt me, and then you lied about having a baby. Anyways, back to the streets I go. I stopped at this little store to get some helmets because I'm not freeballing no more. But you know I had to stop and get a little thirst trap for the gram. This time I waited for a Ling Ling to come up to me. 5-minute Google Translate conversation. Boom, back to my room just like that. You guys can't even be mad at me at this point. There was a little obstacle during my marathon and I tripped and fell, I ain't gonna lie. But I have to get back up and finish the race. I still got numbers to put up. I'm not gonna be here forever, so I'm still gonna have my fun. And like I said, I'm a star player that's injured and my team still needs me. I'm LeBron James at 40 years old. My team still needs me. I cannot stop now. Stay tuned for day number 8.
There you have it, guys. If you wanted to know how to freak to your max potential, I just put you guys on with the plug. You heard him. He's putting up LeBron numbers and he's just injured right now. In all seriousness, I'm all for the call to adventure, but there just comes a point where you know better and there's different ways to go about everything. So if you're trying to start clapping shit in a foreign country with people that you don't already know, maybe you should stick with the bare minimum basics of what you do know, and that's wrapping up, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Because look, our old pal here, very scam likely, has been burned, and I'm not really too familiar with STD information myself. I don't know if chlamydia is forever, but I don't know. I hope you guys found that funny like I did. The rest of the video is going to be in the description. There's about 15 more minutes left in the video if you guys want to watch it. But if you did like it, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new.